Yeah, no, I talked to Charlie again, but he asked about the Ginger Baker Trio, which was a very important kind of meeting of several awesome musicians on their own right. Bill Frisell, Charlie Hayden, and Charlie Hayden was Ornette Coleman's bassist, and it took place at the same time as his band with the Polo, and I just felt like that was more organic and more important. And there were so many things that I had left out, including Public Image Limited, with Johnny Roth. There was too much to do. I mean, he did a million other bands that we didn't even talk about. Just had the story part was more important. Anybody else?
Do you consider yourself a musician, jazz musician?
I don't know how to play music, so probably not.
You've just done so well. I'm good with that.
I've been trying to convince him to let me play the triangle in on-stage bartender in the Chili Covers. I'm going to play it on-stage bartender, but he won't let me.
Well, you never know. It's not often you see a rock triangle. When's the last time you saw a rock triangle solo? Maybe tonight at Air Canada.
More cowbell.
And you can cowbell of course, but you can bring me a margarita.
That's what I'm saying. I'll bring free margaritas on stage.
So I think it's not going to get paid double though, man.
I'll do it for free. Per diem. Anybody else?
All right.
Okay, dude. The only people, she asked if anyone was resistant to do interviews. The only person who didn't want to do an interview was Keith Richards, and I'm convinced it was because he's worried that now it's going to get out that he's not the original pirate. And more importantly, I think if they had a swashbuckling match, I don't know, I put my money on Ginger. That was it. Him and Animal from the Muppets. He was busy filming in the movie.
Who they pretty much based on Ginger Baker. Makes a lot of sense.
That was it. I mean, Chad met him before, and he pissed you off before too?
He was exactly like. He was exactly like that. I had the honor of doing a drum clinic where they do these seminars with drummers. It was in England. Real quick, and he said, would you like to do a drum day or something with Ginger Baker and it was Bernard Purdie, who was a great drummer, obviously, and David Garibaldi from Tower of Power, and me. This is a long time ago. I'm like, Ginger Baker's going to be there? Really? It's like him. I thought he was dead. Yeah, I'll do it. Great. They want you to go on last. I'm going on after Ginger Baker? As a fucking kid from California? No way. So I go to England. It's theater, a little bit bigger than this. And I met him earlier, the day before we had dinner, and he was, oh, you're from America, like fucking Yannick, World Series. What the fuck is that? Cricket's a proper game. Nobody plays the game except for you cunts. Yeah. What's it? It's fucking boring. Fucking America's fucking pastime. I said, cricket's takes 3 days. You fucking know shit about cricket. Shut up. So but it was okay. It was I was warned that he was going to be this kind of crusty guy, right? It was cool. So he's like, yeah, there he is. But the greatest thing is we did this interview the next morning with, I think it was BBC or something, the real proper English, So, Mr. Baker, tell me, what do you think about Eric Clapton? You fucking twat, you moron. How can you question this? You fucking Eric Clapton, but, I don't see him anymore, and he stole my, he saw it, stole the music, and I did everything. Next question. I think of Ringo Starr as a drummer. You fucking fucking Beatles, you twat. He just went off. He's rolling a joint, and I'm just like, wow. This is awesome. He was exactly like what you would think, And then he would answer he'd berate the guy for how stupid his question was, and he would answer the question, But then the message, so the gig comes, and all the drummers, and so I get to the show, and I go in the dressing room. There's an older place, and big cloud of smoke in the back of the dressing room area, and Ginger, 6 other people, and he's fucking getting high and drinking, and Ginger fucking going for it still. I'm like, all right, get to the gig. One guy comes on and you play your drums and you do your thing for a half hour, and that was Bernard. David Garibaldi got up and did his thing. I come up and do my thing. Then, for the first time in England, ladies and gentlemen, 15 years, Ginger Baker. And then drummers, you know, they're all kind of waiting, you know. And he fucking comes on stage and he walks out. Got 2 Bacardi and Cokes in his hand. And the drums are right here, and he's walking and clapping, you know. Some chords right by drums. I swear to God, like a car accident. He trips over and spills both the drinks all over the drums. It was fucking awesome. You're just like, no! He didn't just do that! Oh my God, he did! Everyone's waiting, and he sits down and goes, stops. Time is my religion, and religion is for. And we're just like, he's like practicing at home or something. It was just like, you know, he didn't give a fuck about anything. It was great. We just played, and it was that way, and it was what it was. At the end, we do this big jam. We all play together. And he goes, oh, let's hear it for David Garibaldi from Talababa, great drummer. Let's hear it for Bernard Purdie from, you know, Aretha Franklin. And let's hear it for him, that one, that guy. And I was like, yes, he forgot my name. This is so fucking great. I got it. No, you didn't remember. This guy, the weirdo, you know, the American guy that does like fucking Chili Pepper King, hell. Fucking nursery rhyme fucking music. But he is what he is. He's authentic. You love him or hate him, he's a narcissistic, I don't give a fuck about anybody else. He does what he does, you know. And if you don't, like Simon says, Simon says, you don't appreciate, you know, he doesn't influence me as a person. I don't want to live my life like that. I don't know a lot of people that do. I don't even maybe think he wants to live his life like that, you know. But set that aside, music as an artist and as a vision, as a willful person, you know, like Johnny Ron said, you know, I said, Johnny Ron! I mean, those guys are, you know, you see, they cut out of the same cloth. It is what it is, man, but it's beautiful and it's told, it's a great story, and I'm just happy to be part of it.
Yeah, he said it. Buddy Rich said, battling, Ginger Baker was talking to me about it. He was challenging him to a drum match, and Buddy Rich said, that would be like paraplegic challenging Jack Nicklaus to a golf match. He just played at Buddy Rich's tribute concert 2 weeks ago. No, they had a falling out over a singer that Billy Richard treated wrongly, Buffalo Springfield, and Ginger wanted to beat him up, Buddy Rich. But I don't know, they all kind of talk trash about each other and then, you know, battled. And Elvin Jones said he had delusions of grandeur and he should have been shot in his face or something like that too. But I mean, they're all friends. Competitive, you know?
As you can see, he doesn't have, you know, John Bonham couldn't swing a sack of shit. You know, Keith Moon, look at him, wow, they're dead. You know what I mean? He's just like that. He's like, but then Eric Clapton, you ever respect? I think Eric was great in the movie. I mean, you have a lot of respect for him. I like the way, and he's like, you know, Ginger's a fully realized musician, arranger, composer, everything. I mean, there's validity to that statement. Say John Bonham doesn't swing? I don't know about that.
John Bonham didn't battle against Elvin Jones, though.
No, exactly. You know, and again, when you talk about swing, I mean, he does say Bonham had technique. For you drummers, I mean, John Bonham's very much, you know, thought of as the greatest rock drummer. But, you know, technique is one thing, but I love it when he just says, you know, time, natural time. You know, I mean, something to be said.
Thank you guys so much for coming. Don't forget to fill out this ballot.